Hello, everybody, and welcome to Flyers Alley's coverage of the Flyers versus the Anaheim Ducks for Cutter Gauthier's first welcome back game at the Wells Fargo Center. I'm your host, Jesse Bell. Along with me is my weekly co-host, Armen. What's going on, fella? How you doing?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good thing here. Before we get into it, let's get the business down. It's not going to be a regular episode of Flyers Alley. We're going to do a pregame. We're going to do both intermissions and the postgame for you guys. We are broadcasting on Old City Sports Network's socials. So if you're on Facebook, give us a like. If you're on YouTube, give us a subscribe to us, and hit the notification button. And if you are on A2D side, we are doing and helping them with some Flyers coverage. Yeah, so that's what's happening. So tonight we do have the Ducks. Their schedule or their record is kind of close to ours. We're 17-20-5. They're 17-19-5. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to be an absolute shellacking. We do have. It's confirmed that Gibson is in net for them. They didn't play Dostal, and we got Sam Urson. Their injuries go as followed. Troy Terry is out. McGinn is out, and Zegras is out. And we have Delorier and Ellis, obviously. And we also have, we got Corey Wilk, the big Swiss. There you go.
What's up, Daddy?
It comes up on the screen. I don't even have to read it all. I don't have to click on it. It's nice.
I'm keeping your seat warm for you.
And yeah, Sean Nelson shouts out to one of the top 5 Paisans.
That's my guy right there.
All time, my boy Ace Boogie.
That's my guy.
There you go. All right, you got some guys in there. Yeah. So Joel Farabee is healthy scratch for the night. And Olde has been brought up. I was able to get the I guess it was post practice interview from Torts from the franchise, and he was saying how he was a little disappointed with Farabee's play. Said that it was okay at the beginning of the season, but it's fallen off, and we all noticed that. I don't know if he did say that he likes Lixell because he can play both sides of the wing. I don't know. I pray to God that this is the beginning of dealing him.
100%.
I do think if Lixell plays well enough tonight, next game he may play, and then I think you may be seeing Farabee on his way out. He did say Torts did say he was one of many that could have been healthy scratch. So that's the only thing that makes me think that maybe he won't get dealt. But we'll see. I don't think we need to get in. I mean, if you want the betting, I don't think you want.
I mean, I would imagine that Flyers are the favorite at home. Similar record. I didn't take a look at it. I'll say
spread is plus 120.
Okay.
And the it says total is 110 in the Flyers.
What was it? Dude, what's the puck line? 1.5.
It doesn't tell me that.
Okay.
It just says the money is negative 210.
Okay. So yeah, Flyers are
it may make more sense to you. It doesn't make more sense. And I know you're into it, so maybe.
Yeah. So yeah, Flyers minus 1.5. Yeah, they're the betting favorite. Money line is minus 210. I mean, they're expected to win.
Yeah,
expected to win, and they should. It's a winnable game. Dostal's not in net, right? Which is
Gibson,
right? So that he's, in my opinion, I think he's the only reason why I think the Ducks have been winning games.
Who's that?
Dostal.
Okay,
right. In my opinion.
Okay.
He really keeps him alive. Not saying Gibson's is bad, but I just and to piggyback on the whole Farabee situation, like I love Beezer, right? And I wanted him to do really well. I think he's negative 13 on the season. Torts has tried to put him from 1 through 4, right, on the lines, and the dude just doesn't produce,
right.
And it's one of them things like I don't know. You
just can't get to. I think the man we talked. Me and Kurt talked about it last week. And you're going to start seeing our shows are going to be split up. There's going to be a different guy every week. We're not going to bring everybody in. Everybody's got different schedules. It works out, and it gives everybody like a breath of fresh air, like back off a little bit besides me because I'm a fucking workhorse. But Yeah, I don't. You need to people need to stop getting so attached to these players. The problem that happened with New York right now is absolutely atrocious. I don't know if you're familiar with Chris Drury. Obviously got rid of Truba. He dealt Capo Caco too, and put what's his name? Oh, what is his name? Kreider on the chopping block, and the players came to him and said they were upset.
Right.
So, like, how are you supposed to build a team if you can't trade people? Right. I just really hope that that's not what's going on with the Flyers, but I really think that's what's happening. Yeah. I think Jonesy and Briere are way too close to the players. Some of them they've played with, and I think, after Lawton, I said last week, after Lawton scored 4 goals in one game, his ass should have been on a plane somewhere. Like, you got to do it. I think Urson has lost every bit of trade value that he had
since from being hurt.
He's hurt too much, and I think that we're going to start seeing that. But yeah, the Beezer thing, it sucks because when he's on, he's on. But ever since that injury, he just hasn't really picked up the pace to what he's expected to do. So,
what do you have, neck surgery or something?
I don't think this is correct. I don't think it's the same surgery as Jack Eichel, but I might be wrong. I think Corey and Kurt both said it was some kind of some back neck surgery, some vertebrae type of thing. Right. And he did come back right after the next season and was slowed down a little bit, but he hasn't really picked it back up. So,
I mean, -13 on a season is just. They experimented, put him in center. You can't play the 200-foot game.
Right.
I mean, come on. Like, how
there's a few bring that closer.
Yeah. And like how many experiments are we going to do before we realize, like, okay, we're in a process of rebuilding. Like, I'm not going to forget that. And it is what it is. Right. And I know as Flyer fan, well, sometimes for me, right, I don't want to believe that because I want it now. I'm tired of waiting.
I agree with you.
I'm tired of waiting, and I want it now. I needed it fucking yesterday. The thing is that these things take time. We have a ton of first-round picks, which I'm not saying we should use all the picks. I think we could get some good trade value for some of them, and really make some moves and put some solid players around Big Meech and TK, right, and really start to build a team. We can't do it if we have all these mediocre players, and we have a ton of mediocrity.
That's a good point because the players that have those like TK's got a nice little contract now. We have Mitchkov. I'm very, very hesitant to say who else is left besides that.
Right.
Goalie wise, we don't really need to go. Kurt advocates for this all the time. We don't need the stud goalie right now. We just need someone to stand between the pipes. I think it's the 2 Russian guys until the next Russian phenom, the Zagravin kid, he comes over. Carter Bjarnason's with the Wheat Kings right now in the OHL or WHL, whichever one it is, somewhere up in Canada. So you have time, but it's okay to win some games too, though.
100%.
So,
yeah,
I mean,
100%.
It's tough to and the big topic on social media right now. I got off Twitter finally. I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
It's dead. Yeah. But the big topic was playoffs, and it's like, yeah, they're 4 points, or they were 4 points out after the last loss. I don't know where they're at now, but that's insane. I don't think that they can play. They're at this point they're a glorified AHL team.
Right.
So they don't even have for a starting goalie. So. I think the rebuild's a good idea. I just think we've all been waiting for so long. I said to Kurt last week, I said, I got a question for you. He's like, oh, what's up? So when the fuck does this rebuild start? What's going on here? But I get it. But it's games like this are the ones that you really, really want to see them take advantage, like the Sharks, the last Sharks game.
Right.
You took advantage of a struggling team.
Right.
Like I said, Troy Terry's out, Zegras is out. That's a big deal. That's literally 95% of their guns.
Right.
So, yeah, we should light them the fuck up. I personally think that Gibson's the better goaltender. I may be wrong, like stat-wise. I don't know. I know he's obviously the veteran, but personally, I think they put him in so that wouldn't happen.
Right.
I don't know. It could really go either way. I mean,
this is one of them games where it's like, you got to make a statement just because of the Cutter Gauthier thing.
Yeah,
you got to make a statement, and I think where we're at in the standings is because the East right now is dog shit as far as like the Penguins suck, Rangers suck. It's really the Devils and the Capitals, right? It's like those are the two. You know what I mean? The rest of the division,
I hate to admit that too.
Yeah, and it does suck.
Yeah,
I can't stand it.
Rough.
But this is just going to be one of them games where you play tough and you make Cutter feel uncomfortable. That is, and Philly be Philly and make him feel uncomfortable. And that is that's who we are. That's what we're going to do. And that's what needs to happen tonight. And just play hard. Try to get pucks on net. You know what I mean? Do what we got to do.
I'm going to get you fired up.
Yeah. Here we go. Been waiting for this all fucking day.
I got some stuff for you. Before I get into it, though, let me get a little bit of the business out of the way. We are brought to you by Robert Hangholt Construction. Let me play that bit.
In the days of my youth, I was told what it means to be a man.
Yeah, if you're in the greater Philadelphia area, go to www.facebook.com/Robert Hangholt Construction. For all your contracting needs. They are my great parents, and my father is a Delco legend. So if you need any of that stuff done, dial 610-348-1066 for your free estimate today, and it'll hook you up. Yeah, I'm going to get you fired up. I got to do it. So I want to play this one first. Everybody's been seeing this bad boy float around, so let's get her going.
Some typical Philly fan behavior right here, like, bro, I get you're mad we beat you 2 games in a row, but no need to get the fists involved, big guy. Like, what is this all about? We beat you 3-2 at home. We roll into your trash city, do it again, exact same score. Worst lineup, too, with McCabo and Revo in the lineup, and he didn't even fight in the game, but I'll tell you one thing. He should definitely track this guy down before they leave Philadelphia and straighten him out, because this is absolute nonsense. Keep this garbage in your garbage city. Go, Leafs, go.
Fucking rat. That is the man.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I go to plenty Flyers games. I'm actually going Monday, right? I have no problem seeing anybody else coming to support their team in our barn. I have no problem with it. When you come to Philadelphia, act like a fucking gentleman. If you're down on the glass, there is no reason for you to be looking up at people. You're already trying to start some shit. All right. And if that's what you want to do, that's okay. I support that too, right? Problem is don't act tough, start talking shit, get punched in the fucking mouth, and then start pointing to fucking security. Don't fucking do that either.
Yep,
that is fucking coward fucking behavior.
They're in on it.
And I'll bet you this. They're not even from fucking Toronto. They're fucking Trudeau ball washers from fucking Fishtown. Fucking bumps, right? Never been fucking north of Erie, PA. Those 2 dildos can go fuck each other, right? And they got exactly what they deserve. What I hate even more than that is the fucking Flyers fans that disagree with this kid's fucking actions, right? The dudes were talking shit, and we don't even know the full story behind it. Yep. I seen some comments saying that those guys were starting trouble. They threw a beer. The guy was defending his family, whatever.
Did you really?
I did. I read a few comments that were saying that. Whether that's true or not, it's people posting comments. It was people saying that they were in that section, saying that the 2 Toronto fans were acting up all fucking night.
And there's only 2 of them. Like, right. Dude, are you fucking nuts?
And you went up against one dude, he smacked both of you.
You did.
And this guy makes a video saying they got to straighten him out. Who?
Your boy said
you had 2 fucking
Governor Trudeau.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, who's going to straighten him out? You should have fucking did that.
You're lucky you live. Hey,
right.
You didn't hear what happened in the parking lot.
Right.
You never made it home there, guys.
100%.
Let me tell you something. I had to cut.
Please, no, go, because
I've seen some shit in that fucking parking lot, buddy. Like, I've seen Flyers fans fight each other.
100%.
Like, and you think that you're gonna come in? I agree with this completely, because I mean, it happens all the time. I got something else for you, and it proves the fact. This little twerp with his fucking skinny ass neck, and he punches the camera afterwards, like, oh, Revo and what
McCabo.
Everyone's got a fucking nickname.
Fucking loser.
My thing is, that was nothing compared to this one. This is an old one, but it happened, and That's called snooze control. That is trouble.
Big time.
Dude knew what he was doing. You gotta watch out for us wrestlers, bro.
Dude,
We know what the
100%.
fuck we're doing.
Dude, everybody's doing jujitsu now. UFC's taking off. You don't know who knows jujitsu, from the soccer
Right.
mom to the fucking the kid at the
I'll tell you
store.
what, the two Toronto fans don't do it.
No,
You can just
100%.
tell.
You could tell by the way they
can
pointed
tell.
for and
They
looking for
cried.
fucking security.
They were looking for help.
100%.
You were
Yeah.
looking for help in the place you were starting trouble.
Yeah, imagine
How
that.
2025 is that?
Imagine that. Yeah, that's insane.
Well,
And
that's my thing. Is it done? That was worse. How about
100%.
that? You remember the video of the Dallas fan?
Oh my God, yeah.
Because he was dropping bombs that he
100%.
shouldn't have been fucking doing.
100%.
That's all you got.
That was last season, right?
Yeah,
During the playoffs.
That little fucking weird ass fucking hick cut shit that was going. I don't know what the fuck that was, but he should have got his ass beat from just entering
100%.
the stadium, bro.
100%.
But my point is look, that's how it is, dude. Hey, you know, me and my brother went to the what was it, stadium series? Yeah, that stadium series game, and we got in a fucking fight after the game. I
Right.
mean,
Just
and
what
you're gonna-
fucking happens.
this.
And if you don't like it, go fucking watch bowling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's fucking hockey.
Well, first off, you
fucking hockey.
shouldn't have came to the game wearing the fucking jerseys if you weren't trying to say something. So you're lucky. Eagles fans are worse. Like, you know, this
100%.
Yeah, we're like the little brother. Like,
Right. Big time. Big time.
So
Like, listen, again, I have no problem when you come into our barn wearing your shit. Kid, enjoy your night. I don't give a fuck. Fucking act like a gentleman. That is the fucking main point. Act like a fucking gentleman. And if you want to start shit, you're gonna find it. Yeah, it is what it is.
good comments. Hey, guys, I'm not gonna read them because they're up on the screen. I'm kind of liking this thing. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, it's a rough thing, but that also goes along with the mentality of that goes along with what's gonna happen. So what's gonna happen tonight with Cutter? I did defend him a little bit on Flyers Alley last week because it was coming out that the media was like boosting the situation more than it was. They do that. I'm part of the media. I know that they fucking do that. I don't do it. I'm a human being. And Torch, I don't know. I don't think Torch feeds into that shit. But I mean, you didn't see that Delorier was. I mean, they have Ross Johnston. That he's a big boy. He can throw him. Gudis. I like him as he
throws
checks
his ass around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he can't fight to save his life.
No, he's big.
Too worried about what's his name, Michael Neuwirth, married to his sister. That's all that is. He's not worried about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, things could happen. Sealer's playing, Hathaway's playing. He's gonna be throwing his body around. You know, so there could be. Hopefully, there's some fireworks because a lot of fans went tonight. You're gonna see a lot of fans at the stadium tonight.
And my want is that they show up and they let them feel just as welcome as
they're going to.
You know what I
They're
mean?
going
Like that's it, just for the simple fact. And I don't expect Torts. I don't expect Couturier to make any statements about it. They're gentlemen, right? I'm not expecting that. That is up to the fans. The kid didn't want to be here. Kid acted like a privileged piece of shit, and he didn't want to fucking be here. Cool, that's fine. And when you come back here, we're gonna let you know about it. That's Philly.
He did release a statement. I'm not saying this in quotes, but I think he said he was concerned with what was good. He did say that he was concerned with what was going to happen tonight.
Did you see what they had their closed practice at Penn? They wouldn't let nobody come in.
Ducks?
Yeah, they moved it. They didn't want nobody. They come here.
They know what's going on.
They're scared, and that's okay. That's a good thing for us.
And
you should not feel welcome. This is again.
You shouldn't. Yeah.
This is fucking hockey.
Well,
this
that
is
shows you. That shows you. Yeah.
Right.
Well, so we have Ducks and Pucks on the network. They're Anaheim Ducks show, and people that control the network, Facebook. We're definitely letting them hear it today.
Yeah, good for
and
them.
they just laughed. They didn't say anything.
Good.
They didn't. They know they stay in their lane. They understand.
And that's part of it too. Let's talk shit, right? And it's all
Very good show. They're praising.
Cool.
Cutter, but
yeah, I'm sure.
yeah. So,
Yeah,
but
sure.
and when you have nothing, anything looks good.
Right.
So, and we could throw away those Trevor Zegras trade rumors too. That's never gonna happen.
I
guys.
said it from the beginning.
Never
The
gonna happen.
guy's fucking overrated.
I never saw it. I don't like him.
He hits the
He
Michigan a
laughs too
couple
fucking
times.
much.
Yeah.
It was funny when we interviewed Jim Watson. He is not a Claude Giroux fan at all. I have it on video. I
shit.
clipped it, and he said he didn't like him because he's over there shaking people's hands on the other team. And it's funny. My dad said that all the time. He's like, I don't like him because he's shaking everybody's hand. He's laughing. That's not. Yeah. But if you do listen to other podcasts, they do say that Claude Giroux is one of the best chirpers on the planet. Yeah. But when it comes down to like being the captain, Philadelphia wants a captain. Like one of my favorite captains of all time is Shea Weber.
Yeah.
Brick
dog.
Shit House. Yeah.
Fucking
dude.
dog.
I like Gabriel Landeskog too. You know what I'm saying? Like even he's not a captain, but he is right now because Landeskog's hurt. McKinnon, absolute fucking savage, dude. Like loses his shit all the fucking time. It's got to be the Irish in him. But yeah, I don't. What is this? What's going on, Brandon? I'll re-comment you, but the rest of these heathens in here. With that being said, we're going to end it now. The game's going to start here in a couple minutes. We'll come back to you guys at first intermission. There's not going to be an event for it. It's going to just pop up. So when you see it pop up, click on it, come back to us. We'll see you guys at first intermission.
Right on.